Hey, it's Ruben in the shop bringing you another sales video. We had an amazing sales day yesterday. I woke up and I already had almost $400 in sales. And as the day went on, people kept on buying. I sold a total of 21 items yesterday alone, totaling nearly $1,400. It was crazy. Maybe probably one of my top 5 sales days of my reselling career. I've been reselling for about 10 years now. Went full-time almost a year ago, I think. Yeah, December 3rd of last year. Today's December 4th. So I'm 1 year, 1 day into full-time reselling. We got 34 items leaving the shop today. I ship out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We sold on eBay, Etsy, Depop, and Poshmark. Come on, Macari, you got to come through. Lots of clothes, lots of coats, some really cool hard goods. Excited to show you what's leaving the shop. Let's check it out. This is the first table, mostly hard goods. We'll go left from to right. Sold the purple people eater. He sings, he dances. That sold for $52. Sold that little ornament. This is the second one I've had. That sold for $9.99. Almost everything is plus shipping. I'll let you know if there are any free shippings here. Sold the Lego Movie video game, Xbox One, for $5. Sold Hard to Kill DVD, Steven Seagal. That's sealed and sold for $10. Sold this yearbook from New Mexico State. That sold for $22. I sold the... this ended up being a salt bucket. You put it on your wall. Got it at the antique mall for about $8. That sold for $54 on Etsy. Get into these reel-to-reels. So 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago I picked up these reels from an auction. I paid $240 for 20 of them. 4 of them have sold so far. This first one, Ravi Shankar, Portrait of Genius. That sold for $51. Next is this one, Grateful Dead, Live Dead. That sold for $220. Almost covered the whole stack on its own. Joni Mitchell, Clouds. That sold for $45. And Cal Tejada, Solar Heat. That sold for $25. So, already in the profit with those reel-to-reels. Got 16 more to sell. 14 of the 16 are good ones. So, I'd say it's still about $400 or $500 to pull out of that buy. Next is this. This is an incense burner. It's made in Germany. Erzberger Schisch Volkunst. The top comes off and you put a little like cedar piece, I guess, in there, and you light it on fire and the smoke comes out of the old lady's mouth. That sold for $90. Sold this Dutch wood cookie mold. I don't know how old it is. I assumed it wasn't very old. I assumed it was from the 70s. Got it at a thrift store for a couple bucks. That sold for $25 on Etsy. I sold this train set. It wasn't complete. It had some extra cars in it. I didn't even sell it as Brio. I just sold it as wood train set. I don't even think the figure eight's complete. I disclosed everything in the listing. That sold for $22. Sold this cookbook. It sold on eBay for $44. It's out of Taos, New Mexico. Like I said before, the Southwest cookbooks I find do really well. I'm in the Southwest, so I'm going to pick them up when I get the chance. Next is this decanter. I listed it yesterday. It sold within a couple hours. Nebraska head football coach. Oh, I forget his name already. Bob. We'll call him Bob. Coach Bob. Decanter. That sold for $25. I sold these boots, shoes. I don't know. Soda is the brand. I got them at the Salvation Army for $1. New. I listed them on eBay, Macari, and Depop. And they sold on Depop like in half an hour for $25. What was cool about that is I've had these sitting on my to list table for a few weeks now, And I feel like Depop can kind of be like a when the time is right. So if someone happened to be scrolling through their feed and they saw these, I'm glad they sold. I'm glad they sold quickly. And next are these pieces here. These all sold on Etsy. One sale. I've paid $1. I might have got these two for $1, and then $1 each on these guys. So I got $6 into them, and they sold for $63. Really nice sale. I won't have any trouble fitting them into a box that's under 1 cubic foot. So that's the only concern, but that shouldn't be a problem. I'll get those shipped out. Let me show you the clothing. This t-shirt here sold for $18. The Downs at Albuquerque. That's where they race horses, I think. Screen Stars, single stitch. That sold for $18. We have this USPS Santa Claus t-shirt. Toltecs. Made in the USA. Nope. Made in Mexico. That sold for $17. And this pair of silk pants, Tommy Bahama. I believe they're like a 29. Those sold for $23. Let's get to those other clothing items. Here are some items that sold while I was packing up to ship out. Those jeans took a while to get paid for. The other two came in on offers. Very excited. Here's a stack. So what really made yesterday such a great sales day were all the coats I sold. We'll get to those last. Go through this. First thing is this Lacoste Live, kind of like a distressed shirt. Has the alligator, crocodile guy right there. That sold for $22. This is this Polo Sport workshop shirt. Cool little flag right there. Polo Ralph Lauren. That sold for $21. Sold this Cypress Lynx cardigan, kind of like a teal green. Got it out of the $500 closets quite a while ago now. It's a medium. That sold for $24. This was a great sale. This is a Champion reverse weave sweater, purple with the green embroidery. You're looking for the reverse weave with Champion. That's the best stuff. They do fit a little bit tighter, so hopefully your buyer knows that. I had this on all the platforms. I was even sending out offers of $38, I think. But someone bought it on Poshmark, full price for $65. So awesome. Thank you, Poshmark. Next is a Lucky Brand Lived In Thermal. You've probably seen me sell these multiple times. They're good for at least $20 every time. $21 here. Sold a Bayella. That's the label. It's a wool cotton blend. Really nice colors with that purple in it. That sold for $27. This is a great jacket. Satin jacket. UTEP Miners. I think I had it listed for $60, and I'd been getting offers of $40 to $45 for quite a while. Eventually, I just took an offer of $45. I told myself, Ruben, you got to sell it. It's a small, so the market's pretty light on that. So $45. I got it out of a closet. Next is this leather jacket, motorcycle jacket, heavily distressed. I mentioned everything in the listing, saying the zipper's wonky, there's cracks in the leather. Put it up for $25, flat, no offers on it. And someone bought it within a couple days. So $25 off the door. I paid $5 at an auction. It was a little bit more distressed than I understood it to be. Next was another auction find, Letterman jacket, Hatch, New Mexico. This only took about a week to sell as well. Does have some moth hole damage. It is from the 70s. This is the second time now in probably the last month or so where I've sold a Letterman jacket from New Mexico. I list them for $40, end up taking offers of $30. So that sold for $30, paid $5. Here's a cool, I called it like a tunic? I'm not sure. It's likely from Mexico or from Guatemala. Has really cool embroidery. It also has some heavy damage. You see that hole poking through there? Someone made me an offer of $50. I had it listed for $90. They were like, hey, it's going to cost a lot of money to get that hole fixed. For a second, I was like, man, it's so cool though. But then I got it for like $3 out of a closet at an estate sale. So $3 into 50 will do it. Next is this Ralph Lauren tweed sports coat. I've sold this before. It got returned for fit. We'll see how it does this time. It's a 41 regular, which is kind of an odd size, but it's in the listing. The measurements are in the listing. So hopefully it sticks this time. That sold for $40. Now to the three biggins. Sold this Shot jacket. Shot is an excellent brand. You should know it. Their leathers are the best to buy. I got this out of a closet for, I paid like $6 for the closet at an estate auction. And I bought it specifically because I just saw the edge of this. I was like, man, that's a bomber jacket for sure. Like, maybe it's a good brand. Turned out it was a great brand. When I was picking up the closet, the owner of the thing was like, you could tell he was upset that the closet went for so little. When I pulled this out, he's like, that's a $400 jacket. And I was like, yeah, it is a $400 jacket when it's new. This one is quite worn. The pockets are like blown out. Still sold for $145. Nice sale. This is the Mill Valley sheepskin, kind of a longer coat, size 42. Mill Valley Leathers went out of business after like 2 years. I don't know if they weren't paying their bills or what, but I listed this week and it sold yesterday for $189. Very happy. And finally, this is the sale I woke up to. That was great. This is a Levi's jacket that someone, not from Levi's, modified. Boom! Look at that. I got this at the Assistance League thrift store. Man, it might be almost a year ago now. This was in their boutique section. It was priced at $12. I saw it and was like, yes, 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 please. There's another reseller there who buys interesting clothing all the time, and he passed up on it. I was shocked because I always hit the one section, and he always hits another section, and he walked away from it. I was glad he did. This sold for $275, and I think it's going to Texas? Not sure. Very cool thing. So, I got a lot of shipping to do. Very excited about this sales yesterday. Sales are going great. It's fourth quarter. This is a time when people are spending money. I'm hoping they're spending it with me. My name's Ruben. I'm having a good day. Hoping you're having a good day. Let's talk again soon.